I'm Jennifer and welcome to the Daily Connoisseur. Today we're going to be talking about how I take care of my clothes. And if you follow this blog, you know that I keep a 10-item wardrobe, a capsule wardrobe, and I like to have high quality clothing, but I'm also a stay-at-home mom and I've got 2 toddlers, so I'm not constantly going to the dry cleaner. That's very important for me. So I've had to come up with a routine where I can take care of my clothes myself from home in an economical fashion, but still look presentable every day. And I think something a lot of moms struggle with is they feel that they can't wear nice clothes. Like the silk blouse that I'm wearing would be totally not an option for them because they feel like they would have to be taking it to the dry cleaner, which is not only expensive, but it takes time out of your day, and you're already so busy as it is. So today I'm going to tell you how I take care of my nice clothes and keep them looking nice. And it's something that anybody can do. So let's get started. The first thing I want to talk to you about are mesh laundry bags. And these are important. I think everybody should have these. As you can see, I have different sizes. I have a big one here, and I've got a smaller one, and they have a little zipper. So what do you use these for? I put my clothes in them, any delicates like silk dresses, silk blouses. I don't cram them in here, I let them breathe loosely. For example, in this one, I have Old Faithful, my Rebecca Taylor silk dress. And yes, I wash this. It says dry clean only, but I do wash this dress. And I'll get into the more intricate details in just a second. But what I do is I'll take one dress like this and I'll put it in a large mesh bag. And I put it maybe with a few other things of similar color, maybe in a different mesh bag. And I'll put them in the delicate cycle in my washing machine on cold water. So as soon as they're finished washing, I take them out as soon as I can and I hang them on drying racks to dry. I never put my nice delicate clothes in the tumble dryer, ever, ever, ever. So I hang them up. Once they are dry, which is usually the next day, if they need ironing, I will iron them, or I'll just hang them up and put them back in the closet and it's all done. Things like this, like my silk blouses, I wash them because it's okay if they're not perfectly stiff and formed, right? Same thing with the Rebecca Taylor dress. It's flowy. I eye it, I see, yes, this is the type of dress that could be washed and still retain its shape. And as I have mentioned in past videos, I've had this dress for 4 years, I think, at least. And I've washed it for 4 years and it's retained its shape and it's beautiful. If anything, it's faded a little bit, but that's okay, I can live with that. I just want to stop a second and I just want to say, please use your discretion when you're washing something. I'm not suggesting you put your prom dress into the washing machine. You have to really think about the item that you're washing. And I don't wash all of my clothes. My cocktail dresses, my special occasion wear, I always dry clean those because I don't want them to lose their shape and get ruined. So mesh laundry bags are very important. Also, undergarments, I always wash in my mesh laundry bags. I always close the snaps on the bras and I wash them. Delicate cycle, cold water, and I usually use a detergent that is appropriate, which brings me to my next point. Detergent. Okay, so a lot of the time I will have a specialty detergent depending on what I'm washing. And in the past I have used the Laundress Delicate Wash, I've used EcoVere's Delicate Wash, I've even used Nordstrom's Delicate Wash, and they all work great. And I try to use those when I'm washing my delicates. But let's be honest, I don't always have the time to run out and get these delicate washes. So more often than not, and I'm not kidding, I use good old standard Tide. And this is not a commercial, I have no affiliation with Tide. Tide is just what we use for our regular laundry. I tried for years using the more natural laundry detergents and I just found that they did not work as well. So, and I think Consumer Reports found that Tide was the best laundry detergent. So yes, I use Tide. I've used Tide to wash this silk shirt, my silk dresses, my undergarments, and it's fine. I think people put too much emphasis on it. So if you're on a budget, it's absolutely fine to use the regular laundry detergent that you normally use. So there is one time where I think you should buy a specialty detergent, and that is when you're washing your wool and cashmere. And yes, I wash my cashmere. I don't take it to the dry cleaner. Once again, I use a mesh laundry bag, and I will put my cashmere in the mesh laundry bag. And I've always used the Laundress wool and cashmere shampoo. This is really excellent. It smells like cedar, and I've just used it for years. I mean, I can't remember not ever using this. I know that there are others out there, so if you know a good one, please let us know in the comment section. It is important to use a specific cashmere shampoo to keep your sweaters in top condition. So I will use a few squirts of this depending on how much I'm washing that day. But again, the mesh laundry bags are really important so that it doesn't get wrapped and tangled around the spinner in your washing machine. After I wash my cashmere, I take it out and I lay it flat to dry, always. Of course, never put it in the dryer. It will shrink, 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 and that's very important. You can always take a sweater stone and take off any pills that happen on your cashmere sweaters. And I can do another video, maybe in the fall, discussing sweater care a little bit more. But for now, that is what I do. Stain removal. Stains, if you have kids, if you work a lot around the house, you're going to get stains on your clothes. And I use the OxiClean one, just from the drugstore, OxiClean Laundry Stain Remover. I've tried like a million others, and this is the one that seems to work the best. You have to be careful, and I don't really use this on my silks at all. If anything ever happens to a silk garment I'm wearing, I just take it off immediately and try to wash that spot right away. And then I fully wash it in the laundry. Of course, the best stain preventer is to wear an apron. And I love wearing aprons. At some point throughout the day, you will always see me in an apron. If I'm cooking, cleaning, giving the kids a bath, I'm usually wearing one. It's just the best way to preserve your clothes. And I think that helps a lot of women because they think, oh, I don't want to wear my nice things because I've got so much to do during the day. Well, I think it's very important to look good at home. I think it's great for your kids to see you looking good. You feel better when you look good, when you're dressed nicely, and an apron on top of your clothes will preserve them. And you know that one time that you forget to wear an apron when you're cooking dinner is when you splatter your shirt with oil or something. So I always recommend having a lot of aprons on hand. And that is the gist of it. That's how I take care of my clothes. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments section what you think and if you have any tips and tricks yourself. Thank you for joining me on the Daily Connoisseur. I'll see you soon.
Non più andrai farfallone amoroso, notte e giorno d'intorno girando, delle vele turbando il riposo, narcisetto adoncino d'amor. Delle belle turbando il riposo, narcisetto adoncino d'amor. Non più avrai questi bel pennacchi